YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building, trying to do this night owl message from my stud stars. How y'all doing? Good evening, or shall I say good morning? Good morning. It is 12:12 on the clock, y'all. Pacific Standard Time. Okay? And I know y'all heard the song as I was just entering the building. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. No hard feelings. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. And you know, the song that was playing just before that was I Want to Thank You by Angie Stone. And it was like, she was saying, oh, I really love you, baby, because I really love you, darling. And then Snoop Dogg was featured on the track. And Snoop Dogg on there talking about that gangster style, you know, the way they do it gangster. And it gave me the impression that, you know, somebody, you know, may be in a thug type energy, you know, but still, you know, loving you. Or maybe they see, it was like I was feeling like they see you, collective, and your gangster, you know, even though you may not look like it. Like it's crazy, but you know, you could have some secret swag that people don't see on the surface. And then I was just listening to this next lifetime, and I heard the part that really kind of stuck out was the part that said, I got somebody, but you're beautiful. You see, it ain't that type of party. Now, what am I supposed to do when I want you in my world? How can I want you for myself when I'm already someone's girl? I guess I'll see you next lifetime. And then Spirit was like, you got to press record now that you done cleared the table from the last read. And I don't know if y'all can see the cards, but we have goodbye, followed by perspective, followed by the moon card, and then we have this open up at the bottom of the deck. So it was given, was being hidden from you in this moon energy is that someone is having a change in perspective. It says, I value your opinions and would appreciate, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I don't see my, oh, here we go. I value your opinion and would appreciate your unique approach to this situation. So somebody could be having a change in perspective, right? But still wanting you to make a move. Because you've already closed this chapter. And again, you know, they see your beauty, but they're already with someone else. wanting to open up to you right now. This is what's being hidden from you, that now they want to open up to you. Now saying they value your opinion. Maybe this is somebody who didn't care about your opinion in the past. They didn't care about what you thought until you said goodbye. I want to get rid of this deck. This deck right here is a deep deck, y'all. It says a lot on the cards. Maybe that's why I want to get rid of it. Because sometimes you really do have to go deep with this deck. And tonight, you know, I haven't really spent any time with y'all. Y'all deserve some time. But when I tell y'all I've been so busy. So, for those of y'all who are just getting to know me, I'm a caregiver for an 88-year-old lady. And when I tell you that lady be up with the chickens, and she's still up at 12 o'clock at night, she be up all night. This lady don't sleep. There's no way, there's no way, but I've been busting 7 days straight for a year straight. And then I finally got some help, right? Then the help left and came back. Well, this last weekend, my help got sick. So I had to cover the weekend. And now I'm covering the week again as well. So y'all, ooh, this lady be working me. So I'm ready for my weekend so that I can relax, so that I can recharge my energy. It's about that time. So let me do something on the weekend for y'all, okay? I got you. But as I get back to our message here, we do have somebody who is having a change in perspective now. And they want to open up. But the problem is they got somebody. They can't really be committed to you. But they do want to talk to you, collective. They want to get back into communication with you. And I don't know if you're willing to talk to this person, collective, because we see that you said goodbye. And this goodbye could be a final one. Right? I know. Trust me, I get it. Because you guys have a love-hate connection. This is somebody who's loving on you right now, but you could be hating them secretly. I mean, even though hate is a strong word, right? You know, maybe you hate what they did to you. You don't necessarily hate them, because this was a catalyst for your spiritual awakening. And what's happening now, that you are saying goodbye because you've learned your lesson, now you're triggering their spiritual awakening. You know, they're seeing your beauty now. They didn't see it before. Well, they saw it before, but they didn't want to see it. They were in denial. Two of Swords energy. But see, now that Two of Swords is, thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. Now that Two of Swords is representing access being denied. See, these tarot cards have multiple meanings. So I was channeling them being in the Two of Swords, not wanting to see the truth, in denial. But because now they were in denial, you've said goodbye. And it's a final goodbye. And now you have somebody behind the scenes hiding that they really want to talk to you now. Because they see you in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Single and abundant. Maybe you didn't have much when you were talking to them, but now you're working with a little something. And now they like, well, the collective is doing something right. They getting bread. So now they're having a change in perspective. You know, this is somebody who's very materialistic. So it's the money that you're getting that's got this person's attention. Yeah, that's why they have a change in perspective. Because this is somebody who possibly wants to know your secrets, collective, in that moon energy. Maybe they feel like you got some secrets that they, ooh, look at Spirit, confirmation. You got some secrets that they want to learn, that they want to know. How can they get to the bag? How can they start making some money? Because I don't know if y'all saw my last message, but you having a status upgrade. Yeah, you bossing up. So this is somebody who wants to get close to you so they can learn your secrets. Hey, I just heard possibly steal some of your secrets. So this is somebody who really ain't trying to be in a relationship with you for real. Because remember, they're going to have to see you next lifetime. But what it is they want to know some of your secrets, collective. Period, point blank. And now we have Take a Message on Spirit Radio. Yeah. This is somebody who you might not be trying to talk to. You know, you're going to be telling the receptionist to take a message. Or shall we say, you going to send them the voicemail because you're not answering the call. They going to have to leave a message, right? Yeah, you know, in that High Priestess energy that you're not trying to talk to this person. Your receptionist is your voicemail. That's funny. I love when Spirit be allowing me to channel and I don't even have any cards on the table yet. You see that? I'm about to get some cards for y'all though. You know, I had to clean the table. Didn't y'all want me to clean it? But see, even as I clean it, we still channeling. So, you know, that's kind of cool, right? When Spirit shows us the energy. This is somebody, collective, that wants to be back in your energy because they want to know some of your secrets. How to get this money. They see you in the Nine of Pentacles and they see you winning right now. And they want to win too, collective, because they not winning right now. This is somebody who's actually losing a lot of money. I got to do it. This is somebody who could be blaming the karmic for why they having financial problems. Lies being told, fake news. I can't make it up. This karmic could have been telling them that they was going to have money. They was going to have all this stuff going on and, blah, blah, blah. And after however long it's been, ain't no money. If anything, hey, this karmic could be stealing money, from your person. And that could be another reason why money is real low. Because somebody could have stole some money from them. And maybe they lying about it. They trying to say, something else happened, when truth be told, this is somebody who was stealing from your past person. And now that they not able to pay some bills, they're having financial trouble. And that could be another reason why this person wants to come back your way. Because if they see you in that Nine of Pentacles energy, you're able to help them financially now. Or they're seeing that you would be able to help them. And that's another reason why this person wants to get back into your energy. Because they over here struggling financially because of a karmic. Bottom of the deck. We got somebody over here talking about, God damn, baby. Hold on, sugar. Daddy's got a sweet tooth tonight. And the song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio is You Will Rise. So see, this is somebody who could be seeing you rising in status, financial status, and that's got their mouth dropping and eyes bulging right now. Y'all see that? You getting to the money, got this person looking at you differently. Remember we saw the change in perspective? Look how that person looking at you now. Their mouth is dropping and they can't even keep their tongue in their mouth. But collective, you see the first card out tonight is Catfish. Now, I don't know if Spirit's trying to let you know that they coming in to catfish you, or this is somebody who's been catfished by a karmic. Wasting time at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who could have been wasting time with a karmic. Still is wasting time with a karmic. But I think this is Spirit trying to tell us that this person, your past person, is trying to come in to catfish you, collective. And it's going to be a waste of your time. So that's another reason why Spirit been screaming to listen to your intuition. Y'all know every time y'all come in and check in, I keep getting that High Priestess energy. for you, collective. And that's you listening to your intuition when it comes to this past person. Because I can't make it up. They're going through God's wrath right now. That karma is kicking ass. Spiritual court energy. Look, this is the judgment for somebody, right? They going through judgment at this time for catfishing you, right? When Spirit had already ordained this connection between you and them. This was a soulmate for you. But they catfished you. They came in the wrong way. And they still was thinking about coming back the wrong way. And that's another reason why this is a final goodbye. Because Spirit didn't want this person to be around you as you rise into, wow, I heard your elevation, like rise in status, rise in your position of power. This is somebody who is not supposed to be on this part of the journey with you because they have ill intentions, collective. I told you, they trying to come in and steal some of your secrets. Yeah. I told y'all that already. And that's why spiritual court is changing this contract and writing in a new person for you. Because this is somebody who is still wearing a mask. You see him, y'all? Still wearing a mask and going through anxiety right now at this time. Because they're not over you. I cannot make this shit up, y'all. I can't. But this is your energy at the bottom. I'm working on changing for myself. This is somebody who could have been upset at you changing. But you were doing this for you because you love yourself enough to not accept a catfish. You know that you deserve better than that. And this is somebody who's stressing. Could be smoking cigarettes right now because they're in love with you. They're not over you. But Spirit is not allowing them back into your life because they want to come in and wear this mask. Okay, collective, here's the truth. They're going through karma because they still think they could come in and catfish you. They still want to play games. Spirit ain't having that. But the fact that they talking about they not over you, they better get over you, right? Because they can't go where you're going. I told y'all, they can't go. This is somebody who could be venomous. A black widow for you. Somebody who's poison. If they're venomous, right? They're poisonous to you. They are not in a good energy. Mm-hmm. I don't blame spirit for keeping this person from you, because who wants to take that to the top? Especially if you're going to be in the spotlight. I keep hearing spirit say, you being world renowned, like everybody knowing who you are. This is somebody who still may want to keep you on the down low, collective. You see that? I mean, their energy is just not right. Bottom of the deck. Sorry I didn't give you closure. At the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who now wishes they would have gave you closure instead of just ghosting you for a karmic. The song that's playing right now is Send It On. You know what? By D'Angelo. Of Send It Right Back to You. I think that's the song. Wait, let me see if I can see some lyrics. He says something about send it through, send it right back to you or something. Wait, let me see. Nope, they don't give us any lyrics. Y'all gonna have to listen to that song. Send It On. I heard it the other day on Spirit Radio, and I'm like, send it right back to you. I wonder if that's the spell work that they've been doing behind the scenes. Now, you know, spell work doesn't have to always involve people burning candles. It really could just be somebody talking really bad about you. That could be spell work. You know, that spell work could turn into evil eye. You know, jealousy and envy. This is somebody who still feels like you belong to them, collective. They're saying they really don't give a F about them. But if they didn't give a F about them, they would leave them, right? But no, they can't leave this person. They're bound. They're bound. But see, they're kind of bound to you too. This is a karmic soul tie to this person. This was somebody who was supposed to be a soulmate, but turned karmic when they came here to the 3D. That's what happened. And now they want to keep you on the down low. I told y'all, did I not tell y'all? Spirit just told me to grab this deck. Look at how it says soulmate, y'all, at the bottom. Twin flame. Somebody who sees you as a romantic partner. Somebody who still wants to be friends. But I'm telling you, collective, they don't have good intentions. They're coming in with the catfish. Okay? They're coming in with the catfish. And see, there's somebody else, I told you, still attached to them that envies you. Y'all see it? Let me make sure I'm hitting my point. Okay. Yeah. This is somebody who is resentful, competitive, discontent. Hey, for all we know, this could be this past person. But I don't think it's the past person, because we saw the past person's energy with their eyes bulging and their tongue damn near rolling, on the floor out their mouth. So that's their karmic. That's in competition with you. But see, this past person put you in a secret competition with this person. But your past person is over here in this lost energy. They're depressed. And I don't know if y'all see that S word at the bottom of the card deck, but somebody not doing too good. But how do they think they're going to be able to get you back? Catfishing you. I mean, like I said, this could have been what happened to them. They were catfished by a karmic out of their destiny. And this is somebody who knows that they can't get you back in this hopeless energy. They know there's no getting you back because you said goodbye. But collective, the song that's playing right now on Spirit Radio is Inside My Love. And y'all know what that means. Somebody wants you inside of them. Or they want to be inside of you. Take it how it resonates. Collective. Oh my God. See, this message can go so many ways. We got the psychopath coming out with the clingy. I think that's the karmic, that's a psychopath. That's clingy. And they're salty. So this is who catfished your person. A psychopath. Somebody who is abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. Damn. This is somebody who you had to shut the door on because you know they have a clingy ex. Now, this is a dead relationship for you. And this karmic is bitter. They're angry. They're being petty right now with this masculine energy. We cannot make it up, y'all. This masculine who thinks they are supposed to be in authority. Somebody who was supposed to stand on business and have discipline. Somebody who was supposed to be a father figure. But I can't make it up. There's a lot of chaos going on now between them and that psychopath because the psychopath wasn't trying to let them go. Even though they're in competition with you, they're doing everything to hold on to this person. But this person now wants to come in sipping. They want to come in and be nosy now. Because of the gossip. They want to see what you got going on. They want to come in and be your friend, right? They want to come in and have tea with you. Maybe y'all can sit down and talk. Huh? Maybe this person want to come in and tell you some things about a karmic, what they've been going through in this chaos energy, this downfall. They want to talk about this disaster that's been happening in their life, this karma. But they want to keep it on the hush, collective. They want to keep it on the down low. They don't want nobody to know that they want to come back sipping to you. See, this is somebody who could be running from a karmic. They trying to escape a bad situation. Your runner is running back to you because they see you in this established energy. We started this off with the 9 of Pentacles, right? Somebody seeing you as secure, somebody who is settled, somebody who's even possibly wealthy right now at this time. And they over here hopeful. But remember, we just seen that they were hopeless. Still trying to be hopeful. Hopeful that you will still have unconditional love. And maybe be okay with being a friend. They want to come in and maybe give you some excuses for why they ghosted you for a karmic. Or maybe they want to come in giving you excuses for why they got to keep you on the down low. Because they got a crazy karmic that's still attached. Collective. This sounds like a hot mess. Yeah. A hot ghetto mess that you need no parts of. They don't need to come running to you to try to save them. They want to come back to you and talk shit about the karmic. Thank you, Spirit. Something told me to grab this deck. You see the card? You're over it. But they could be over this karmic. This card says, they know you are over the games and you will no longer accept less than you deserve. No, that's you, collective. You're over it. And maybe that's why this person, like in the beginning of this message, that Angie song, where she was talking about, I want to thank you. Now I have the song Thank You. I think it said it's by Estelle. My bad. Oh, wait. See, this next song came on after that. And the next song is Break You Off. I'm coming to break you off. I'm coming to break you off by The Roots. But yeah, the song that I was talking about, the Thank You song, is by Estelle. Maybe somebody is secretly saying thank you to Spirit for sending someone like you in their life now. Because I don't know if y'all remember, we seen the change in perspective, but you don't give two shits about this person who is in this fragmentation energy. This card says, hold on. It says, until we make our shadows conscious, we will still continue to hurt others. This is somebody who's still in their shadow self, y'all. We cannot make it up. Until we make our shadows conscious. And that's what's happening as this person goes through the wrath of God, y'all. Their shadow side is starting to become conscious. And they are seeing this karmic for who they really are, the karmic, and seeing you now as a soulmate. But collective, they haven't done the shadow work. Here we go with this thankful energy again. Wow. At the bottom of the deck. I'm thankful to have you in my life for both the small and large things you do. Collective, somebody is grateful to know somebody like you because they don't know nobody who really got money for real. This karmic told them that they had money and didn't have it. But now that you're established and they're seeing you as secure and wealthy, this is somebody who's now grateful to know somebody like you. Or I'm sorry, they said they thankful. But how thankful are you really if you're still trying to keep the collective on the down low? That's why the collective is over it. But this is somebody who now, with that change in perspective, is looking at you like the perfect pair. We are perfect for one another. You match my vibe, and I love your energy. Now that's a different song, right? There's somebody singing after being in this introverted energy. Somebody who may not have told you how they were feeling. I know I don't say this enough, but I truly do love you. This is somebody who, I mean, it looks like they got the butterfly in their mouth. It looks like the butterfly is covering their mouth, not allowing them to speak. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know it's a night owl. Blocking their words because they still need to go through a transformation, right? The butterfly signifies transformation. If that butterfly is covering their mouth, the way that they speak to you needs to transform. They need to work on their communication. But this is somebody who's over here daydreaming about you right now. This card says you're always on my mind, even when I try to forget you. So see, this is somebody who's been trying to forget you, but they can't. Now that they see you in this wealthy energy, they want to come in and maybe sing to you, collective. In this cadence energy, they said now they want growth. They said now they want a relationship where they can grow. This growth card says, you've encouraged me to look deep inside myself and discover who I really am. And that's why they're thankful for you. Because if somebody feels like you're the perfect match and they see you operating in your light energy, maybe this person is realizing that they were supposed to be a light energy too, instead of being fragmented and walking in their shadow self. This cadence card says, you are my muse, my imagination to create. My inspiration to create. You ignite my soul. But see, imagination. I said imagination because as this person is daydreaming about you, they're imagining really being able to get back into your energy, collective. and they're trying to figure out how they can do it, because this is somebody who may have some difficulties speaking these feelings to you. Let me get some tarot on this, y'all. This is deep. Bottom of the deck, y'all, we have King of Cups, Scorpio. Wait, no, what is this? Virgo energy. No, that's Scorpio. Scorpio to the sun. Wow. I don't know if y'all know, in tarot, Scorpio represents the death card. But see, the death and the sun, this King of Cups could be going through a transformation right now. You know, they're being enlightened. But just because somebody's being enlightened does not mean that they are completely changed. Their eyes could just be opening up to some things, which, you know, let's give this person that, you know, having a change in perspective after going through karma, you know, after spirit then spanked them, you know, gave them a spanking. You know, now somebody's seeing things differently. But the song that's playing right now, collective, is Chico DeBarge. No guarantees. So even though this person is trying to use their imagination to try to figure out how to get back into your energy, it's no guarantee that you'll even listen, that you'll even allow them to tell you how they feeling. Because we did see the goodbye card. This is somebody who said they ready to come fight for this in this Five of Wands energy. Those cards are covering this Hierophant card. This is somebody who wants to fight for this higher level of commitment with you, collective. Empress. They want to fight for the Empress, y'all. I can't make it up. They said they ready to take a leap of faith in this Fool energy. And they're stalking you in this Page of Swords. These 4 cards were covering the Hierophant. They said they trying to stand in their strength. Leo energy. But you see, we got the Saturn, which is karma. They trying to find the strength and the courage to come in towards you, Empress. But see, we got the Taurus energy to the Libra. Or is that the Aries? Y'all, it's Taurus, y'all. It's Taurus. But this is your justice, collective. Your justice is that you've learned your lesson in this Hierophant energy. You've learned your lesson when it comes to this person, and you not accepting less than what you deserve. But we got this Pisces to the Aquarius energy here. Or, you know, Pisces is High Priestess, Aquarius is star energy. Use your intuition with this person, collective, because you are the star. Spirit is still telling you to use your intuition. Yep. Because this is somebody who's feeling left out in the cold, collective, in this Five of Pentacles. We got Taurus energy again. This time now, that looked like Mercury, which Mercury is representative of Gemini and Virgo energy. Because Mercury is also magician energy. And the magician is Gemini and Virgo. That's what I heard. Yeah. So this is somebody who has the potential to be a magician, but they're learning their lesson in this Five of Pentacles, that they being left out in the cold, that they can't go. This is their karma for possibly catfishing you. Ooh. See, Spirit trying to give them all to me. Spirit trying to give them all to me. Now we see the Ace of Swords. Wow, Ace of Swords is Spirit saying that's the truth. Truth and clarity. Now we got a card going to the right that landed on our first column here. And I just learned from Spiritual Infusion that if the card is crossing and going to the right, that's the upright and crossing. If it's going to the left, that's the reverse. So let's see what this is, collective. Two of Cups energy. This is somebody who still feels like you are their soulmate. It keeps coming out. Cancer energy and Venus energy now. And Venus, y'all know, is Empress energy. Venus is the Empress, which is Taurus and Libra. But we also got the Cancer energy, which for me is the Chariot. We got Venus on her chariot going in a different direction. But they're seeing you as their soulmate. And then I know y'all see this card. It landed over here. Page of Wands. This person wants to come in as a page and flirt with you. But they're in page energy. Spirit already told us that you have truth and clarity. You already know that this person is no longer a match for you. You already know that they cannot go where you're going. This could be you pursuing a passionate new beginning elsewhere in this Ace of Wands energy. This card says passion, new ventures, success, good luck, creative spark, attraction, inspiration. So see, you could be going towards new ventures in your life right now. But this could also be this person having a lot of passion for you. That's why they want to come in and flirt, because they want a passionate new beginning. But you're moving on in that Empress energy. You're on your chariot. We seen it on that Two of Cups. You're on your chariot. You're going in another direction. You've made your mind up. Oh, okay. Spirit gave us two cards. We have, we have the Lovers in the upright and crossing coming out with the Seven of Pentacles. So this is somebody who wants to be your lover. They feel like you're their twin with this Gemini energy on top of the Lovers card. And then now we have Mercury energy again. This is somebody who wants to communicate with you because now they want to invest. Now they want to invest. But as you can see, Taurus energy and then Saturn. Somebody who feels like they've learned their lesson after going through karma. Now they want to invest. But collective, they want you to be on the down low. Two of Wands energy. We have Aries and Mars energy. I think that's you, collective, taking a leap of faith in that Aries energy. And then that Mars energy is somebody that's trying to take action. Somebody who's making a choice. And that could be you choosing another path in this Two of Wands. You could be taking a leap of faith and choosing a new path in this Two of Wands energy. And it's because, look, something told me to look at the card behind it. We got the Seven of Wands. Oh, I'm sorry. Seven of Swords. This is somebody who's still coming in being sneaky. Somebody who's still being deceptive. Somebody who's still keeping secrets from you in this Moon energy at the top of the card, followed by that Aquarius energy. Somebody who's keeping secrets from the Star. That's why the Star is choosing another path, because you know that this person isn't good for you. And that's why you're standing in your power with this Strength energy. You're standing in your power because Spirit is divinely guiding you to do that. Standing in your power against this person and staying balanced, keeping your peace. This is somebody who is in this Capricorn energy, devil energy. But we also see Jupiter energy at the top right. And Jupiter is the temperance angel. So see, you trying to maintain your balance, collective, against a devil energy that wants to come in towards you while you are expanding and growing behind the scenes. This card was turned over. I'm just curious because I've already picked up my fifth card, but I just want to see what this is. This is somebody that doesn't want this cycle to be over with you, collective, with this World card. That card was turned over. This is somebody who does not want this cycle to end, but it has ended, collective. This soul tie has been rewritten in the Akashic records for you to have new love, you to pursue new ventures and leave somebody behind. This was written to happen this way. As I close out, y'all, we have, wow, Capricorn energy coming out with, wow, Saturn energy. Oh, wait, no. This is Jupiter. But see, this Jupiter look like it's in the reverse. And then we have the 9 energy. Now, you know what? I don't want to do reversals and all that, but this 9 Yeah, it's in the upright and crossing. The 9 is the Hermit card. So we have somebody who could be in devil energy. We've called it out. And this is actually in the upright and crossing now that I look at it. So we got devil energy. This person is not growing over here with this karmic that they chose over you. So they want to grow now. They want to expand. They want to have some growth in their life. And they want to come in towards you, collective, but they're still in devil energy. So Spirit is trying to warn you that even though they may be sorry they didn't give you closure and feeling like you belong to them, Spirit is saying they're still a sweet talker and they're still very manipulative, and they think they could come over and charm you after the karmic been snooping through their phone and going through karma. What goes around comes back around. We see it on the table, y'all. Their karma, that God's wrath, is that they could be stuck with a vulture. While you move on, collective. Yep. I'm going to leave it there. Much love and much light, collective. And if you've made it this far, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a stud star. Okay, y'all? Till the next time, love and light, and namaste.